My 7-year-old broke a kid's jaw and the surgeon asked for her autograph. The principal called me at work saying my daughter Maya had been in a fight and I needed to come immediately. I left my job site without finishing my lunch, drove 15 minutes with my stomach in knots, imagining scratches or maybe a black eye. When I got to the office, Principal Andrews looked uncomfortable, but not angry like I expected. He explained that Maya had punched another student during recess, and the boy was on his way to the hospital with what appeared to be a broken jaw. A broken jaw. My 7-year-old daughter had broken another child's jaw with her fist. I waited for him to tell me Maya was expelled, that police were being called, that the other family was pressing charges, but instead, he said Maya claimed the boy had been choking another student and wouldn't stop when she yelled at him. The gym teacher confirmed this. The boy, Tyler, was 11 years old and had been suspended twice already for hurting smaller kids. Principal Andrews said Maya wouldn't face disciplinary action since she was protecting someone, but I should probably take her home for the day. That was it. No suspension, no formal incident report, just go home. I asked if Tyler's parents were being notified, and the principal got this weird look on his face. He said they'd already been called and were meeting their son at the hospital. When Maya came out of the nurse's office, her knuckles were wrapped in bandages, but she seemed fine otherwise. Calm. Almost too calm for a kid who just sent someone to the emergency room. She held my hand as we walked to the car and asked if we could stop for ice cream on the way home. At dinner that night, my wife Rachel asked Maya to explain exactly what happened. Maya said Tyler had this smaller kid named Owen in a headlock behind the equipment shed, and Owen's face was turning purple. She told Tyler to stop 3 times, but he laughed at her, so she hit him once in the face, and he let go. Rachel and I exchanged looks across the table. Our daughter had described this like she was recounting a normal playground game, not a violent incident that sent another child to the hospital. I asked where she learned to punch like that, and Maya shrugged. She said she just aimed for his jaw like she was supposed to. The phrasing bothered me, but when I pushed for clarification, Maya said she was tired and asked to be excused. Over the next week, strange things kept happening. Other parents at school drop-off would stop me to ask about Maya. Not angry questions about the fight, but weird questions about her training schedule and whether she planned to compete soon. Tyler's parents never called us, never threatened legal action, nothing. Their son had a broken jaw, and they were completely silent. At Maya's checkup the following Monday, the pediatrician examined her hands and made a comment about proper form and conditioning. I asked what he meant, and he just smiled and said Maya obviously knew what she was doing. The incident should have been a huge deal, but everyone was treating it like Maya had won a spelling bee instead of seriously injuring another child. Rachel started acting weird too, getting defensive when I asked questions about Maya's activities after school. She said I was overreacting, that Maya was fine, and I should drop it, but I couldn't drop it because none of this made sense. Then Tyler's family requested that he be moved to a different school, and the principal approved it immediately. No investigation, no questions about why the victim was leaving instead of the kid who broke his jaw. 2 weeks after the incident, Maya complained about wrist pain, so I took her to an orthopedic surgeon my insurance recommended. The moment we walked into the examination room, the surgeon's face lit up. He asked if Maya was the Morrison girl from the tournament last month, and Maya nodded, like this was completely normal. He examined her wrist, talking to her about her technique and asking about her training regimen. Then he did something that made my blood run cold. He pulled out his phone and asked if Maya would mind taking a photo with him for his son, who apparently followed her career closely. Then he asked for her autograph. I stood there watching this accomplished surgeon get starstruck over my 7-year-old daughter who'd just broken another kid's jaw, and that's when I realized I had no idea who my daughter actually was. The rest of the story is on my channel, or linked below. I stand frozen in the examination room.